Oh my God, that's going to bother me. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Okay, there. Because I'm going to see that, and that's going to bother me. I had to fix it. Okay, now I can do what I was here to do. So as the message starts right away with, if it's going to bother you, fix it. Because you're the one that's going to see it. All right, here we go. Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's your favorite tarot reader. I go by Melinda, NailFanatic, and I want to thank you for joining me for this latest channeled, timeless, general tarot reading. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. The choice and decision is always yours to make, so make it responsibly, because at the end of the day, it's your life that you will be deciding about. I want to thank you for the growth on the channel, our loyal ones who keep coming back. Thank you for sharing and holding it down for the new ones to come round. If you're new, we're so thankful and grateful that we've aligned with you, and you've aligned with us too. You want to be tuned in, tapped in, turned on by subscribing, tapping the bell for all the notifications, and giving the videos that you watch a thumbs up. This lets your guides know that you're ready to receive your messages. For more information about me, the services I provide, and how I got here, you can look at the facts below the video in the description box and go to my website. Soon we'll be offering memberships, so stay tuned for that. And with all that being said and done, let's get into this message. After these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. And we're going to begin today with something from the Daily Calm. So thankful and grateful. Hold on, I need to adjust this a light again because it's a little bright. And then it washes out the cards and all that. So here we go. From the Daily Calm, what do we have? I'll take the bookmark out from yesterday. What is going to go with what's the download? Show me the download for today. Thank you. It's not that I'm so smart. It's just that I stay with problems longer. Staying with problems longer. Albert Einstein. Okay. So one thing that Albert Einstein knew was you would find many ways to not be successful at something before you would find ways to be successful at it. And so a failed attempt wasn't a failed attempt. It was a successful way to not accomplish what you want. What do we have coming out from the download oracle? What is the download message today? Please and thank you. Here we go. The download message today. When you know the universe speaks in signs and symbols, they're easy to see everywhere. Everything is connected like cogs, okay? And you begin to put things together and see how things go together, how they interrelate to one another. So there's something here about that, seeing the interrelatedness of experiences in the 3D at this time coming up from the download oracles. There's signs, there's symbols. Okay, so let's see what we have coming out from the P&Q Oracle to enhance our message today. What is the download about today? What's the message of the download today? Please and thank you. Download today. All right, here we go. This one wants to come out right off the top. PQ and Grandma playing skip bow. I love it. It's PQ and Grandma playing skip bow. We're sitting at the table having a game together. So again, there's the energy of connectedness coming through in the download today. This is Grandma and two grandsons sitting at the table. So we'll see how that energy comes out. But there is the energy of playing together, putting things together. I even get the energy, this line that he's got going across. It's like drawing a line between the facts. I'm also getting the idea of these two coming together, an idea, and then a new one coming up in between. So it's like a collaboration, a conversation between two people. Helps put the dots together, helps bring all the facts together, helps to unite the information so that now something new comes out of it. Okay. Let's get the overall guidance today. What is our overall guidance today? Excitement. Generate that high vibrational, positive, pure positive energy is our guidance today. Okay. Let's see what is the dominant energy on Earth for all humanity today from our from Debray, who is sponsoring ambassador for the channel. We have the Native Spirit Tarot, and all your purchases of this deck using my link helps support the channel. So go get yourself some new tarot cards, use my discount code, get yourself a discount, and support the channel. We also want to thank you for all your love donations. Y'all can send love donations. We appreciate that. We deserve that. For those of you who have it in your heart to do so, thank you. And what else? Let's just look at this message. What is the dominant energy on Earth for humanity at this time, please, and thank you. And thank you to Debray for giving us this beautiful deck to work with and supporting our purpose, because this is my life purpose. Okay. Wow, we have the Three of Cups. This is about union. And there again, we have the energy of three coming together. Look at that. Good times, good friends, celebration. So the number 3 is giving me sibling energy. It's giving me friendships, okay, and collaborations. What's at the bottom of the deck? With the 7 of Wands in reverse. Giving up the battle, giving up the struggle. I ain't going to force nothing. In other words, I feel people are... So with that being the dominant energy, I feel like a lot of people are realizing, oh, I've been trying to force this. I've been trying to force that. I'm just going to go where the love is. I'm just going to go where the fun is. I'm going to go hang out with my people. I'm going to go hang out with my tribe. I'm going to go where it feels alive. So for our tarot message today, we're going to work with the Light Series Tarot, my handmade oracles, my handmade clarifiers, as well as we're going to have our rounds of trivia with the I Know trivia cards. So what's the situation today for tribe? Now we're not in the macrocosmic energy, but we're in your experience. So what is the experience today for tribe, for the download today? I want to look and see. We have our first commenter for the session. We have Janine. Welcome, Brian, Virginia, Jeanette, Wanderer, Judith, Sarah. So thankful and grateful for all of you here today. All right. So what is the situation, please, and thank you? The situation. Okay, the situation is the 10 of Cups. Okay. It did come out in reverse. And tribe's energy is the 8 of Wands, and it came out in reverse. Okay. External to you, you have the Knight of Cups. What you need to know about this energy external to you, we have the 6 of Cups. What actions you could expect them to take is the King of Cups. What is the guidance for you for your highest, lightest, and brightest outcome? The Fool. Okay. And I'm hearing, what's the purpose in all this? They're throwing an extra position in today. What's the purpose of this whole experience here? The purpose is the Tower. Okay. And what is the outcome for you? You have the Knight of Swords. Okay. The bottom of the deck here, we have the Devil. All right. So for someone, there's a Capricorn energy here. The Devil isn't really coming through strong with Capricorn. Honestly, it's coming through with something. The way I'm looking at this card is something from your past that you didn't let go of. Somebody who has an interest in you in whatever type of way. It could be romantic. It could be an old friend. It could be somebody who is jealous in some type of way too, on an extremely lower vibration, trying to come around. And this is something where you're breaking this tie. I see you breaking this tie here because yeah, the guidance for you is the Fool. It's like, let it all go. Start brand new. Don't take nothing with you. What you can expect from them is to try to come up and tell you, oh, but I love you, I want you, and all that type of stuff. Yeah, what you need to know is, yeah, they want to come back. Okay, this is a soul connection. Soulmates are here to cause your soul to grow. Y'all think that, not y'all, but some of y'all think that soulmates are here to be your forever, and y'all are just going to be happy forever and always and forever. Each moment with you is just like a dream to me. that somehow came true. So, but that's not what it is here. And the Ten of Cups is coming out in reverse. It's like, with the Ten of Cups in reverse, I mean, it used to be all happy ending. That was your happy ending at one point in time. And you're like, I realize now that that's not my happy ending, it feels like. It feels like a natural evolution, honestly. It feels, in the way I see it here, it's like, that's just not for me, and I see it now. So let's see a little bit more. Clarifying the Ten of Cups, we have the Hermit. That's where you asking yourself. Ask yourself a question. Yeah, you are. You're asking yourself some questions here. The Seven of Pentacles. What your spirit is showing you while you're on the soul searching mission and introspective, you're saying, you know what? I can only tend to my own garden. I can't tend to their garden too. Maybe it's something that I need to walk away from, or maybe it's something that I need to let them go ahead and do for themselves. Okay, with the Seven of Pentacles. Also, with the Seven of Pentacles, it gives the energy of cycles. Everything happens in its cycles. You can't rush the growth, okay? You can't rush the growth. You can't rush the tree to give its fruit. You can't make something ready when it's not ready. It's going to be ready when it's ready. And if you don't allow it to be ready, you're going to have it and it's not going to be ready, and then it's not going to taste good. Okay. What else we have here? The Eight of Swords, stuck in the head or intense focus. It could be either way. But let's see what is coming out with that Eight of Swords. The Three of Cups. There it is. I do feel like this is your intense focus. Okay. Hey, in the bottom of the deck right now is the 10 of Cups. So they said don't shuffle this deck anymore. As a matter of fact, I'm literally being told to pull the rest of the cards while I'm talking. So the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, I'm telling you, it used to be really happy at one point. It used to be your happy ending at one point. It's no longer that. Now the 10 of Cups is in reverse. So something here happened to make this 10 of Cups go in reverse. We haven't taken a peek into that, and it might come out in the message. What I do know is your soul is saying, listen, there's no more you can do about this. You have to stay focused on higher vibrational connections that are available to you, on the places that feel like alignment, that feel like love, that feel like coming together, that feel like friendship, that feel like camaraderie and family and like-mindedness, okay? Like-minded connections, okay? I see that happening there. So somebody here is a Virgo energy with the Hermit card, but also the Hermit is the soloist. You're a solo artist right now. Somebody here is a solo artist, literally in the physical 3D. You're a solo artist in some type of way. I just see that, your spirit is showing you, maybe you're taking some time. Yeah, I feel like you're taking some time away from some connection. Some of you have detached from the family. Some of you are just detached from society overall. Maybe you've been taking time away from your family and spending more time with your friends. Okay. But there is the pursuit of happiness. Oh, you're putting the I back in happiness. With the Three of Cups energy here. So some of you also, thank you. Some of you in your experience, you're experiencing a breakup. I'm not going to lie. There's a breakup. And for some of you, you're experiencing this breakup because I feel like you're the one who's focused on someone else. Interesting. So you're realizing that somebody was not your wish fulfillment and your mind is busy thinking about someone else, somewhere else. So let's see what we have from the Handmade Oracles. So the first card will fall out, and then I'll draw off the top for each position as well, going down. So let's see what we have. Why is the 10 of Cups here in reverse? Why is the 10 of Cups here in reverse? There it is. Okay. From the fields, it says, you were so patient and kind, always blowing my mind, overwhelmed. Did a situation come to an end because somebody was overwhelmed? I'm hearing too good to be true. It just seemed too good to be true. Somebody here thought something seemed too good to be true. At the end of the day, though, with the devil at the bottom of the deck, there was a strong sexual attraction, okay? And what I see about this attraction is, with the devil being there, it was an attraction that was set to trigger, period, to trigger. It triggers your fears. It triggers your worries. It triggers your doubts. It triggers your codependencies. It triggers your abandonment issues. It triggers your feelings of not being good enough. It triggers trigger. Okay, bottom of the day. There it is. It's lust, not love. That's another thing about the devil card. So it's something that seemed to make happy. Turns out to be lust. Gonna let that go. Not gonna get stuck in it. But somebody was always so sweet and so kind, always blowing your mind. Okay. Oh, somebody got some really good head. Somebody got a head. Somebody blew your mind. That. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say on that. So we're gonna go ahead and pull our rounds of trivia, and it looks like today we will have 8 rounds of trivia from the I Know Trivia deck. All right. So for our first round of trivia in this situation, Mona Lisa, men have named you. Okay, Leonardo da Vinci is the artist that's coming up, though. Leonardo da Vinci. Now, I don't know how it applies, but I'm also a nail slaying artist. I'm a master nail tech. Look what I can do. So I'm thinking about the comments in my it's like a notebook that I got this in 2007 for clients to write down their reviews of their services with me. It's called the Leonardo da Vinci of nails. So you're really good at something here. Maybe you're really good at being patient and kind. Maybe you're the Leonardo da Vinci of head game. Maybe somebody here was the Leonardo da Vinci of head games. Ooh, I heard that. Okay. First round of trivia. True or false? Da Vinci developed plans to build a helicopter. True, however, he lacked the proper materials to build it. So in this situation, there might have been this desire to build this union, but somebody was missing the materials. The materials were not available. Okay. Multiple choice. Besides being a painter, which of these professions did he practice? Architect, astronomer, or physician? What's the answer? It was architect. Okay. So, architect. Interesting. You might have lacked the proper materials to build something that you decided to let go of, or you're deciding to let go of right now. But you got the design for it, right? Okay. So that's interesting. You got an idea of the design. You got an idea of what it looks like. You're just missing certain materials. We've been talking in the readings lately about just because, you want this type of relationship and somebody, or you want this type of experience and somebody ain't prepared to bring that in with you and offer that to you or be a part of that, don't mean you didn't design it. It just means that it's not with this one. Okay. You still got the design. Now you just got to get the materials, I feel like. Okay. Give either the Italian or French name for the Mona Lisa. So Italian and French coming up. La Gioconda in Italian, or La Joconde in French. So Italian or French coming up. And Mona Lisa. Somebody's name is Mona. Somebody's name is Lisa. Somebody's name is Mona Lisa or Lisa Mona. Somebody is Italian and French. Somebody is Italian. Somebody is a French. Somebody is an architect. Either way, you are the architect of your experience. You may not always have the proper materials to build what you've designed, but you definitely having the design is the first phase. Don't fret. Don't fret, Brett. Okay, and don't worry. Don't worry, Slurry, really? Somebody is making, they said, don't worry, Slurry. So somebody, you're making Italian pasta and you need your cream, your sauce came out a little bit too watery. They said, just add a little bit of slurry, cold water and flour. Mix while it's cold, add it to your sauce. Just do a little bit at a time until you get the right thickness that you like. You can make a slurry that'll save your pasta sauce for somebody. And if that's you, there's going to be something really important here come through. So let's look at your energy. Your energy was the 8 of Wands and it was in reverse. And when I saw that, immediately what I saw was, the arrows of love, you ain't sending them out. You're keeping them in. And that's okay, honey. Let the fun begin. Because you deserve all the all this love is waiting for you. And I see you singing it right in the mirror. I feel like, yeah, the feeling that I'm getting is like, yeah, you're bringing all the love into yourself. You're not sending it out to someone else. You've learned that when you do that, all it ends up is your resources get depleted of love. So to confirm that, our clarifiers we have is, whoa, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups in your position. Hello, the sender and the receiver of the love. I love that. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles, because you're absolutely a whole being. You're a 10 now. With that, they're reminding me, I sat with some Amway people, and they wanted to ask me, how do you feel about your life on these different areas? And they talked about, on a scale of 1 to 10. I was like, well, that's a 10. Oh, that's a 10 too. What about the use of your time? Oh, that's a 10. What about your financial freedom? Oh, that's a 10 right now. They're like, well, if your whole life is a 10, what do you need this for? I said, because my life is full, there's always the expansion of the 10. That's what I'm ready for. Yeah, I have more money in my life than I ever have in the past. I have a greater freedom of the decision, the use of my time than I ever have. I have more happiness in my family than I ever have. And the more that my 10 is at its 10, the more that 10 has to expand. See, if it's a 10 capacity and I'm only at a 7 or an 8, it's not going to push the boundaries of my 10. And I'm not here for what I already know. I'm here to expand what I know. So there's something here about that. And that's why, I heard that's why you're flooding all that love and energy. The arrows of love are coming inside, baby. Okay. Woo! And the King of Pentacles praise. Yes. So here you are, appreciating your family, manifesting the fuck out of your life, bringing all the love in. You are the King and Queen of Cups for yourself. You ain't looking for love from nobody else. You're handling business. You're handling your business. You're handling your finances. You're flowing the love internally. You're feeling fine, like fine wine. Here we go. In your energy, I could have, I should have, I would have, but I did not. Regrets. I could have, I should have, I would have, but I did not. In the past, I feel like you regret when you weren't doing what you're doing now is the way that's coming through. In the past, you were giving, like I said, you had given your, this card is confirming what we've already channeled. In the past, you had sent your arrows of love out there, and you found that all that did was leaving you feeling depleted because, well, you busy sending your love out there, they busy sending their love elsewhere. Now, how fair is that? All right. For your second round of trivia, we have software, and it's Macintosh Windows. I think we all know this logo. So, true or false? Microsoft Windows was the first operating system to support a mouse. True or false? False. The Apple Macintosh had an operating system that supported a mouse before Windows. Well, yeah, I remember being a kid in school when we had them big box computers. Okay. The mouse allows you to navigate more easily by being very selective, by moving around the screen and being very selective. You don't have to know a bunch of commands. You just have to point and click. Before that, you had to know all these commands to do shit on the computer. Function this plus that plus the other shit. I don't remember none of them no more. But with the mouse, I'm here with the mouse, you can just point and click. So here you are. You're pointing and clicking on your life. You said, right now, I'm pointing and clicking on me, my emotional mastery, my emotional independence and fulfillment, my finances, and my family. That's where I'm pointing and clicking. So point and click system is what I got. What type of software is Microsoft Windows? Is it an accounting program, an operating system, or a productivity suite? It's an operating system. So now this is your mode of operating. I love that you guys are playing the trivia with me. Okay, this is your mode of operating. Point and click. In other words, you know that you have the means to attract it, but you know you got to look at it. You got to choose it, right? And you know if you don't want it, you just don't fucking point and click on it. It's quite that simple. Name the 2 founders of Microsoft. Anyone? 2 founders of Microsoft. We have Bill Gates and Paul Allen. I love it. So, Bill Gates and Paul Allen. The names Bill Gates, Paul Allen, all could be relevant for you somewhere. Is it your first, middle, last name? Is it the person you're thinking about? Is it something like that? Either way, I see you realizing, like in the past, you flooded your love out. Maybe you flooded it out to one of these suckers with those names in the past. Found yourself drained, decided to pull the energy back. Let's see what's going on the other side of the table. What do we have on the other side of the table? Please, we have the Knight of Cups. Oh, I'm sorry. Could you please forgive me? Or is this, I'm so interested in you. Would you like to come and join me for dinner? How about we sit and have a cup of tea? Would you like to join me for a cup of coffee? Let's go dancing. Let's have a drink. Can we just sit and have a conversation? You want to take a walk in the park? It's something like that. Or also it could be, I'm sorry, so sorry. Baby, come back. Don't you know I need you, girl? There is something, and I just can't live without you. For someone, let's find out details. What's the deets here? We have the 9 of Swords. Oh, shit, I can't sleep without you. I can't live if living is without you. Somebody's can't eat, can't sleep. The Ace of Swords. And they're acknowledging that it's the truth. They're afraid that you're going to find out the truth. What? Somebody here is afraid you might find out the truth? I got both of those. Whew. Frick. All right, what else? We have, the 5 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you left them out in the cold. The truth came out. They was afraid of the truth coming out. The truth come out. You live them out in the cold. They feel out in the cold, and they looking at you. They miss their Empress. You the Empress? Yeah, you the Empress. They miss the Empress. Somebody missed their Empress, and they know that you left them out in the cold because of your honoring your value and your worth. You honor your value and your worth. When are these suckers gonna stay out of our readings already? There's somebody else here. Okay, they said, well, listen, there's somebody else here. And you don't know that you have somebody that's been watching you. They've been keeping an eye, waiting for their chance. Waiting for their chance to approach, for their chance to connect, waiting for their chance to speak, but they're afraid. Notice this sucker, he got all his little romantic tools, right? But he's sitting in the chair. What the fuck is he doing over there? Yo, those roses don't do no good. Those feelings, those ideas he's holding on, they don't do no good while he's sitting over there in the chair. He need to get up and do something about it. Okay, what else? From the Oracle, this person, the external energy is coming up with a check line. Is this mine? If no, then let it go. If yes, what can I do to transmit it? So this person is working to transmit their fears. There's somebody here. There's somebody who would like to approach. Okay, somebody here needs to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Somebody here, they feel out in the cold because you done left them, because you done found out the truth. They miss you. They want you back. Maybe you their wife, or they your wife, okay? But somebody here, they need to check themselves. They were afraid you were going to find out something. Well, you know what happens if you're afraid they're going to find out? You're literally giving all your focus and all your energy to them finding out. That's what somebody in your environment did. And what happened? You found out. Thank you for casting that spell. They didn't know how they were doing it. They don't know how to cast the spell so well. They should have been watching the show. They would have known better. They would have had a better idea. Okay. Oh, did you notice that? Yeah, That's something that might be how you feel about it. Okay. For our third round of trivia, it's an animal. The bison and the buffalo. My grandsons were laughing their ass off. They got it from the little Google Home thing that we were using for a while. They put it on kids' jokes. It's like, what did the daddy buffalo say to the baby buffalo, to his son? He said, bye, son. They just laughed their ass off. They didn't even understand bison. Okay, anyways, true or false? The scientific name for a bison is bison. True. So have you told this one bye, son, twice? Then bye. Bye. Twice, son. Okay. What else? Which one of these U.S. coins depicted a bison between 1913 and 1938? Was it a dime? Was it a nickel? Was it a quarter? It was the nickel. So, the nickel, 5. Now, last time we were looking at all this crazy value of these nickels, but it was a nickel, and this time what they're giving me is 5. This person in this experience, they're going through some changes, okay? So whatever is happening on the other side, whatever is happening specifically in your experience, whoever's on the other side of the table, they're going through changes. 5, it's a pivoting point. If they do the work and they check their self before they wreck their self, they can make some powerful changes right now. 3rd is our open-ended question. What is the term for a crossbreed of cattle and bison? Okay, beefalo or catalo. Now, those is 2 things that I didn't know those go together. They're different species. To me, it didn't. When I first seen this card, I was like, really? You can mix those two? Well, I guess you can because it's right there in the card, right? Beefalo and catalo. So the whole cattle giving me Taurian energy. Is there a Taurus? Empress is Taurus as well. There's a Taurus in your environment. Okay. They know the truth. They check in their self before they reckon their self. Are you the Taurus that knows the truth? There's something here about checking the self before they reckon the self. Okay. And there's also 2 different species. Yeah, you can force them to blend, but that shit is not naturally occurring now. Excuse me. I feel like I have a hair in my... Hold on. Oh my God, you guys, it's annoying. Sorry. I feel something. Yes, I feel it. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about? That one stray hair tickling. Yeah. Okay. So these 2 energies can be blended, but they're not naturally occurring. So there's that. Okay. What Spirit wants you to know about this situation? What do we have? Spirit said, oh, it's coming back around. We have the 6 of Cups. So this is return. This is soulmate. This is return energy. Why did I only pull 1 clarifier from the... I would pull 4 for every other position, but I only pulled 1 clarifier from the handmade clarifiers. What God wants you to know is it's love, and love is coming back around. Oh, shit. Seriously here? Okay, they said I could pull 3 more off the top because I'm supposed to have 4 here. Okay, 2 of Cups being clarified with the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, shit. With the Fool card. Oh, shit. Okay, what else? And the Lovers. Oh, my goodness. There's a Gemini energy there. All right, 2 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Fool, and the Lover. Something's coming back around for a new, fresh beginning in love. That's what I see here. So this reading is definitely about love. Somebody's trying to check themselves, maybe to get over their fears, okay? Maybe to get over their fears. You 2 don't naturally go together, but you can totally blend. This could totally blend. This could totally work. There's a whole name for what this could totally be. And for someone, this is definitely about a deep soul connection. God says some of y'all got past life connections. Now, the Lovers is when the angel brings 2 people together for a high vibration connection. There's light in it. Okay, so there's that. Now, here, what else we have? I have the bacon and the home. All I want now is time with you alone. Desire. This is what God wants you to know. And there's a desire here. Okay, somebody got it all. They just don't got their love. They just don't got their love. Okay. There's a brand coming out here. PlayStation. I heard the commercial enough. I could do it. All right. True or false? The PlayStation is made by Sanyo. False. It's made by Sony. Okay. Somebody really loves PlayStation? All right. Multiple choice. Which of these series of games is only available for PlayStation consoles? Is it Gran Turismo, Grand Theft Auto, or Rock Band? It's Gran Turismo. Why doesn't it? You hear that? Okay, whatever. Huh? If you got a message out of that, take it and run with it, baby. Gran Turismo. Somebody has a car. It's a Gran Turismo. Somebody's parents had one as a kid. Somebody has told you this story over and over and over again. Okay, there's a grand tour. Y'all supposed to, God said this person's come back. Y'all going on tour together in some type of way? All right. Oh. Sanyo. Sony. I got so New York about this. So for somebody here, there's somebody in your experience and they're in New York. It's so New York is what I get. Sanyo. It's not only about you, it's about both of you, okay? And y'all supposed to go on this tour together. What is the name of the high definition video format co-developed by Sony and supported by the PlayStation 3? Blu-ray. It's the Blu-ray. Oh, shit. God wants somebody to know that you are Blu-ray twin flames. Oh, my. Wow. Really? Again? Interesting. I just had a missed call from Fairbanks, Alaska. I'm like, oh, wow. They called me yesterday, too. I don't know who they are. Leave a dang message. All right, so they want me to read something about Blu-ray twin. God wants you to know this, okay? Spiritualunite.com is a website I'm looking at. Let me let it open up. Blu-ray twin flames embody the energy of the Blu-ray, empowered as star seeds and hear from ascended worlds. They identify with the healing power of blue light and display the characteristics of Blu-ray energy beings. They are known as the lost ray of the light worker. Their arrival on this planet served as a precursor to the arrivals of other light workers, but today they are very rare compared to the far more common indigo, crystal, and rainbow children. Their presence set the stage for the other starseed races in their mission to help elevate humanity to a new level of consciousness, enlightenment, and evolution. Twin flames who identify with the blue ray are highly sensitive, empathic spirits who share the values and virtues of this unique group. They bond over their shared sense of inner mission and embark on their twin flame journey with spiritual goals in mind. These spiritual goals include the healing of others, the healing of humanity, and the evolution of human DNA to accommodate our soon-to-be enlightened state. Everybody has a soul mission, a task or set of tasks that they decided they should complete during this life, decided before birth, and ingrained in the soul and the psyche. While everyone has one, not everybody is drawn to theirs so strongly. In fact, for most people, their soul mission rarely factors into their lives at all, except for in those quiet moments when they allow themselves to dream about what they might still achieve. But for others, like blue rays and other star seeds, their soul mission forms a central part of who they are and how they behave. It might not always be explicit or conscious, but when made aware of it, they soon realize that every action they take is in support of their soul mission. Within a twin flame relationship, there is also a sense of mission, though it is more related to the broader universal ascension process than your individual soul mission. The two are similar, though. For you, there is more than enough spiritual work to last a lifetime or two. between your soul mission as star seeds and your journey to ascension as twin flames. Blu-ray twin flame signs. If you and your twin flame match the following characteristics, then you might be star seeds of the blue light. Ultra sensitive and highly intuitive. You feel your way through life and it doesn't lead you astray. Often quiet and reserved, preferring to stay out of the limelight. Can connect with higher realms easily than others due to higher vibrations. Full of wisdom and knowledge, though much of it seems to come from within rather than being learned. Often appear a little mystical with a unique style. Highly empathetic to the point where it can make some people a little uncomfortable at the level of insight you can obtain from them. Very adaptable, which allows them to traverse difficulty. Useful in earlier years, as childhood is normally harsh. You can communicate your innermost thoughts and emotions through creative art, finding it a more effective way of communicating what's inside of you. Highly expressive, you have the drive to share your inner world with others, though not always the confidence to do so. You are excellent at keeping secrets. You tend to be humble and reserved when it comes to your talents, waiting for the right moment before you use them so as not to draw too much attention to yourself. Words like starseed, lightworker, Pleiades, and Sirius all sound familiar to you, resonating with some forgotten knowledge or memories deep inside you on a soul level. Often have difficult childhoods with non-spiritual, unenlightened parents and a lot of trauma. A lot of work will need to go into healing from this, but that process factors into your spiritual awakening. When you cast your mind to the ascended planets, they feel familiar, almost like a childhood home would when visiting after many years. Oh my God. Okay, as for Earth, I'm like, can they just finish this on their own? They're like, no, just finish reading. I'm like, okay. As for Earth, you have never quite felt like you belonged here on this planet and at this time. You have always struggled to fit in. You're energetically aligned with the Lemurians rather than the Atlanteans, though you may identify with both in certain aspects. Anger is rarely a place you go to, preferring to play the diplomat and broker peace within your circle of friends. You are determined, driven, and consistent in your work ethic. You are sensitive to chemicals, drugs, food, noise, and or light. Commonly have water or air zodiac signs. You identify with the idea of a young soul and an old soul. This dual nature one is one of many of the conflicts in your mind. You suffer from chronic fatigue. You are easily frustrated by the actions of others. Between the two of you, you should cover most, if not all, of these signs. Of course, you can still identify with the Blu-ray without matching all of the signs. Okay. The link between this type of relationship and the throat chakra is found in the blue light they both embody. All right, so they said I could stop reading now. Thank you, because that was a lot of extra reading for this reading. So Blu-ray energy is something that God wants you to know. The purpose of your connection in this love might not make sense to a lot of people. Your connection, your love might not make sense to a lot of people, but it's not supposed to, because you're here for enlightenment and the evolution of humanity through the year. So this is one of the things I know about twin flames. Or what God showed me. Let me say that correctly. What I downloaded about twin flames. So twin flames are not either, because we talked earlier about, you think your soulmate is somebody gonna come and always and forever. No, twin flame is not that either. It is, but it's not, because it is on a spiritual level. It's always and forever on a spiritual level. In the physical plane, twin flame relationships can be one of the most difficult to sustain, and that's why a lot of people will walk the fuck away from them. Okay, because twin flame relationships are here to cause your soul to grow in the deepest, most intimate of ways. See, you have all these triggers, and if you could see them all at different distances, and we talked about triggers, about being triggered, because the devil card was here, okay? You have these different triggers, and if you imagine they're at different distances to you, and people who are at different distances or nearnesses of intimacy with you have access. The closer they are, the more triggers they have access to. Yeah, well, your twin flame is going to have access to all your fucking triggers. If you both do the work and learn through these triggerings, you'll probably stay together and be deeply in love. And yeah, it's some of the best sex you'll ever have. But if you don't both do the work, then you'll be entertaining this chaos. And what I see here is there's a connection here where in the past, one of y'all, because this is why it's coming back around, one of y'all stayed in lust. One of y'all stayed in lust. That's why the devil energy was here. The other one of you was triggered than a motherfucker. So you probably say, you know what, I'm done with this triggering bullshit. I'm done with this. I've been tried. I've tried all I could try with you. I've done everything I could do. That's what we said, right? And I'm leaving this shit to you. In your absence, though, because there's this thing about twin flames. Once twin flames come into union and then they separate, oh God, talk about pain. That's one of the, oh God, you finally found the one that is really here to help you. Your whole reason for coming to Earth was this one and you to connect, because the love that you two can generate together transcends energy on Earth. It elevates humanity. Like, it's so powerful. And so the separation really fucking hurts. Well, God said what you need to know is your twin is coming back around. It's coming in a... Now, here's the other thing. Here's the other thing that Spirit showed me. Mind you, this is what I've been shown. The twin flame journey is commonly mistaken as the journey about this magical person that's going to come into your life and everything's going to get better. The twin flame journey is always about evolving yourself. So what will happen is the sense of the twin flame, when you've completed all the work you can with a physical vessel, with a specific human, because either they're choosing not to evolve with you, they're choosing not to do the work, or there's just no room for growth, that energy will leave that one and it will go somewhere else. Because just because that person is choosing not to meet the demands of the twin flame connection for soul evolution and growth doesn't mean that you're not. You still need this work to continue. So Spirit, it's amazing how Spirit is not confined by physicality, can take that energy and plant it somewhere else. So there's something there about that. Now they're showing me, they're showing me from yesterday, last night, the download, we had the false, the primary mirror needed adjusting. I think it was in the, it was in your position last night, if I remember correctly. Where they talked about with the primary mirror on the Hubble telescope, it needed repairs. As we talked about, somebody here was here. They were not a perfect mirror, and now another is being sent. So for someone, this is a replacement. For someone, you're getting a replacement because your original physical partner who was embodying that twin energy did not do what the fuck they were supposed to do. Boom. God said, okay, well, we're going to move that little twin flame energy over here because this one is also a viable candidate. They can fulfill this mission with you. Okay, we have backup. So the backup party is being sent in, is the way it feels. All right. So what you needed to know, that's it. Let's go into what actions you can expect from the other side of the table. What do we have? The King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces masculine energy showing up. Okay. Emotional mastery. A mature individual coming up in your experience. A mature individual ready for the mission. Let's see what the clarifiers are. We have the Wheel of Fortune. This is destiny. This is fate. This is the Wheel of Fortune spinning in your favor. The Sun is regards to Christ consciousness, to awareness, to soul evolution and growth, to pure positive energy and connection, to how happy day. Okay. And we have, the Three of Swords, about the pain, the heartbreak, the disappointment, the betrayal. So understanding why the pain happened, why the separation happened. I told you when the twin flames separate, that shit can be very fucking painful. So the understanding of why that separation was necessary. Yes, with the world and why it's a leveling up. There's a new assigned. Now they're reminding me that a couple years ago, I kept getting the message of there's a reassignment of partners. This is looking like the reassignment of partners here, helping you understand why the last shit didn't work. Hello. We're okay with that, aren't we? And there's somebody coming in here. And it's also for you helping them, because this is, I feel like, I know this is the actions from the other side of the table. Somebody's gonna let go. Somebody's finding their emotional mastery. They're letting go of some past pain. For somebody, this is the same person coming around. But either way, whether it's a new person and is being reassigned, or whether it's your twin flame is actually leveling up and letting go of past hurts and disappointments, and they're ready to come around for another round. The sun is here. There's Christ consciousness. There's awareness. There's evolution. The wheel of fortune has changed. The old cycles are done with the wheel of fortune and the world in the same positions as clarifiers. This is old cycles is done. Old cycles are complete. We're ready for a new day. Consciousness is rising. What else do we have here? Oh, we have an extra. We have an extra card from the handmade clarifiers, and it's the 7 of Wands. Okay. So in that case, it's telling me standing their ground. There's somebody who will really stand their ground. The 7 of Wands has something to protect, something of value. They're not just going to bend down. They're not just going to bend over. Okay. Oh, goodness. What do we have from the guiding lights? No, don't do it. They know, no, don't do it, coming through, and the actions you can expect from that side. So what the fuck? Very back and forth. Very back and forth. Staying adamantly focused, but then there's this, no, don't do it. Leveling up, letting go of the pain. Understanding what they need to do, but then they got, no, don't do it. So is this person like fucking getting ready to run, and then there's like never taking their foot off the brake with their Gran Turismo? What the heck? Well, let's see what we can gather more about this from this actress. Y'all know who she is? Do ya? Rebel Wilson. Okay. Whew. Oh, did you tell them no, don't do it? And they're going to do it anyway? Did you say no, just stay the fuck away from me already? And they're like, I'm coming. I'm not giving up. I'm coming for you. Somebody, that's what's happening. Let's see. True or false? Wilson was nominated for an Oscar for her role as Bryn in Bridesmaids. False. Bridesmaids. I heard never been a bridesmaid. Somebody here has never been a bridesmaid. Oh my God, you guys, I got asked to stand up in a wedding. That's so cool. I'm so excited. I get to wear a sexy tux. Okay, it's a lesbian wedding. My friends that got engaged on New Year's Eve. Okay, anyways, it's going to be next year. I'm so excited. Okay. And it's my first time. Anyways, nothing. Did it have something to do with the reading? For somebody, it did. Okay. So, multiple choice question. What was the title of Wilson's TV show on ABC? Was it Mean Girls? Was it Pretty Little Liars? Or was it Super Fun Night? It was Super Fun Night. Oh, shit. Really? Huh. For somebody, your twin flame that you know wants to come back around, and they just want a super fun night because they're still in lust, not love. They're going to try to make it seem like they done learned everything. They better, all this stuff. They ain't fucking ready yet. Oh, gosh. That's what I'm getting. I just want to know. Oh, God. What is it? Who better? No better. You better. Okay, so the song that's trying to come through is Pretty Little Fears from J. Cole. Okay, I'm done trying to hear that song. I told them they can listen to the lyrics, read the lyrics, whatever they need to do. That's what this person gonna come up. Maybe they're gonna tell you, they're gonna tell you it's because I was afraid. They're still fucking afraid. They are still afraid. I want you to know. They're afraid of getting hurt. They're afraid that if they come in, you're gonna end it. Something like that. In what movie series does Wilson play a character named Fat Amy? Pitch Perfect. Did this person have body issues where they were always saying they're too fat or too skinny or something like that? Okay. Maybe they have like body shaming issues. Did they talk shit to you about what you look like, fucker? But they sure think they could throw the perfect pitch at you. That's what I'm getting. I don't know. That's what I got coming in actions from the other side. So pay attention to that. We're going to find out more. What's the guidance for you in this moving forward? You have the Fool. Trust in your connection to source. You're the journey. Oh, they said you're the journeyer. There is no right or wrong answer. You can do it if you want. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. Do you want to do it or do you not want to do it? It's okay. You can't make a wrong choice. You are an empowered, enlightened being. You are divine. Remember the Kodak card, you guys? The word Kodak didn't exist until Kodak came up and invented photography. And when they invented photography, now we've got Kodak moments and all that. You can decide what the fuck it's going to be. You can make it. You choose. What do you want? You want to do it or not? You don't have to. You know it's going to be challenging if you do, but you might choose it. For why? You might choose it for any reason at all. It's up to you. What you choose in this matters. Make your choice and trust that either way you'll be guided through the choice that you make. That is the guidance. Ooh, I love. So let's see. We have the Four of Pentacles, and for whatever reason, I'm holding this one in reverse. The other ones are not in reverse. That's opening up energy, not holding it back. It's opening up your energy. Some of you want to open up your energy. Here's the thing: when you're constantly saying no, 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 the whole universe starts hearing no, 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 no. And sometimes you want to open up your energy by saying yes. So somebody here is going to want to open up their energy by saying yes. I'm definitely getting that. Let's see what else we have. The Two of Pentacles, a decision between this or that. You got to choose between this or that. And finding balance. Okay, what else? The Five of Wands, there's the challenge. The Five of Wands in a lower vibration is about fighting, bickering, drama. It could even be fist fighting and brawling, honey. But in the higher vibration, the Five of Wands is strength training. Some of you are going to choose strength training so that you can find more balance. What else do we have? The Page of Pentacles, because you know there's some more work to be done here. Oh, shit. Really? Is that the guidance? The guidance, trust in whatever decision you make. Either way, open up your energy. It's time to play. The Five of Wands could also talk about, because in the traditional Rider-Waite Five of Wands, they're actually not fighting. They're performing an act. Remember that it's all an illusion. It's all an act, okay? To reach awareness, to elevate consciousness. You have this through contrast. Somebody here is going to allow this contrasting connection because they know that there is the opportunity to open up their energy and find more balance through it. Oh boy. And that is the guidance. If you shy away from all the challenges in life, first off, you're never going to know how awesome you are, because challenges only exist to show you how fucking awesome you are. If you never accept the challenges in your life, you're going to stay in your comfort zone. And guess what? None of your dreams live there. If they did, they'd be accomplished. So all your dreams are going to make you uncomfortable. You're going to have to face some challenges to collect your dreams. What else do we have in the guidance? I know you're in pain. I can see it. I wish there was anything in my power to take it away. All I can do is be here to love you through it. Empathetic, unconditional love. So this is about trusting in unconditional love. That is your guidance. Unconditional love. Whether that is And on this channel, you know what I say about unconditional love. If you've been here with me for any point of time, unconditional love is, I don't give a fuck where you're at, what you're doing, who you're with. I love you anyways. I don't give a fuck if I ever even see you again. I still love you anyways. So is it that you're going to see them again, have some fun, do some things, have some more experiences, learn from some more contrast? Is it that you're going to let them go and let them be and what they are? But I do feel like, you know, that whoever this is on the other side of the table is going through some pain. They showed up with the Nine of Swords. They're in fear. Okay, they're in fear. But they're starting to see the truth because they also had the Ace of Swords right up underneath that Nine of Swords. So here you are, is loving somebody through it. Whether that's in physicality or spirituality. Sometimes you're better off speaking to their soul if their ears and their face don't want to listen. Sometimes you're better off speaking to their heart and their spirit, honey, and you're going to figure that out for yourself. Which way are you going to face this challenge? It's up to you. You have the right to choose. All right. Interesting. So this is a type of ship. And this is our first time meeting this card. And it says, we all live in the yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. So, yellow, solar plexus chakra. This is about your own willpower. This is about the actions that you take to accomplish what you choose. So, the submarine travels inside the water, going into the emotions. Into the emotions. Somebody here is going to choose an opportunity to go into their emotions with a powerful connection that challenges the F out of them. Why? You ain't done messing with your triggers. You know you still have more triggers, apparently. Or you know there's still more to learn. Or you're here because you want to assist somebody that you know only you can assist them. But you can do it now from a place of balance, I hear. But now you can do it from a place of balance. Okay. So let's see what else we can learn about your guidance from the trivia. For our 6th round of trivia, here we go. True or false? There have been submarine aircraft carriers. True. Submarines capable of carrying scout planes were deployed as early as 1915. When I saw aircraft carriers, I saw air sign. Air sign. So for someone, you're going to open up to an air sign because you can help them. Interesting. The thoughts is also air sign energy. Thoughts is the world of air sign. Okay, so the submarine. This is your guidance. You're the submarine. You can help somebody try. You can carry that air energy through the water, through the emotions to get it to its goal. You are a powerful agent. You have the opportunity to do this should you choose to accept this mission. Okay. 19 and 15. 19 is the sun card. 15 is the devil card, bringing the light and conscious awareness to somebody who is either stuck in the dark night of soul, somebody who's stuck in their triggers, somebody who's stuck in their dark side, bringing the light. Listen, it doesn't take a lot of genius to look at somebody and tell them, oh, you're beautiful, you're this, you're that they can see. That's obvious to all to see. But are you able to see the light in the one that is not so obvious, that maybe they're having a hard time seeing in themselves? I say yes. In this, yes, absolutely yes. Because you help carry them through the emotions. You help bring the light. You help bring the consciousness. You help bring that Christ consciousness to this experience. And now it's reminding me of a conversation I had with dear Hector, where we talked about, it's easy to love the lovable ones, but everybody loves them already. And their light is turned on. Their light of love is turned on because they're loving people and they know that they're lovable and all that. But is there an unlovable one whose light is still off and you know you have the power to turn that light on? Turn your lights on. You better keep your lights on. 'Cause there's a monster lying under my bed. He's whispering in my ear. So, there's something here about letting your light shine, because honestly, you know that if you don't, the monster could swallow this person up. Interesting. And it's about the battle, as a spiritual battle between consciousness and a lack of it is really what it is. So here you are, the guidance. Remember that you have that power and act accordingly. You can bring this light. Another conversation between Hector and I, reconciling the devil back into the family. Oh, shit. I mean, what good is if you're teaching calculus to somebody who already knows it? They already know it. Why are you trying to teach them what they already know? And there's that energy. Especially if you know that you've often received missions, spiritual assignments to work with ones, and you've had success where you've brought light into the experience. Like, this is another challenge for you to bring light into that experience, because they'll be forever changed. They'll be forever changed, as will you. Okay, interesting. Somebody really is not going to like this message. I feel like a lot of people clicked off. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm going to give it the way it came through. So multiple choice question. Which of these was the earliest use of a submarine in military action? Was it the American Revolutionary War, the U.S. Civil War, or World War I? It was the American Revolutionary War. This is about a spiritual revolution, people. And we're trying to turn them. We're trying to turn them? No. By our love, we turn them. I heard by our love, we turn them. Thank you. So there's that. Now, for our open-ended question, for our 6th round of trivia, what was the name of the submarine in Jules Verne's 1870 book, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? The Nautilus. When I think of the Nautilus, when I saw that, immediately I saw the fingerprint of God. The Nautilus shell is shaped in the sacred spiral form, which is the fingerprint of God. Look it up. It's all natural existing things. Somewhere have a sacred spiral in it. That's why they call it the fingerprint of God. Okay. 20,000 leagues under the sea. Judgment, a rebirth, coming back around, second chances, okay, under the sea, and about emotions, about this is another chance to delve deep into emotional evolution, okay. Jules Verne, somebody really liked that book, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, 1870, 18 is the moon, 7 is about the chariot, 0 is about the fool. Things have been hidden. You don't know what you're going to find there. But with the chariot, you get in and you take action and you go through it anyways, because 0, infinite potential, the journeyer, you're the journeyer. You have the right to choose in this. And I see the guidance is choose to go into this, to be that amazing energy of change by your love. All right. Whew. Somebody really don't like that guidance. I know. You don't. You're like, but I've done enough. I gave up on this already. Well, what happens? Oh, they said every time you read a book, it's a different something you pick up on. How many times have you heard that? Read the book again. Because the next time you read it, first off, you're a different person. So you're going to relate to it differently. Boy, and with movies too. Because that's one thing I noticed. Boy, I watched Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory the other day with my grandchildren. What was it, 2 days ago? And I had seen the movie and from a whole new set of eyes because of my new state of spiritual awareness. So there's something here in this experience about you as well benefiting because you're in a different headspace than the last time you were here. I got that. So what's the purpose was the next, they threw this position in on us. The purpose of this whole thing is the Tower. Break down the ego. I heard break down the ego. Bring it down to its foundations. Get back to the core basics. Got it. There's something about these 2 lightning bolts joining together and going up to heaven. Even though the lightning bolt comes down to heaven and touches both different parts and strikes this tree down. They're also giving me breaking the ancestral patterns. Whew! Cycle breaker energy. You're the cycle breaker. You break the ancestral. Karmic breaker. You're the karma breaker here. Hello. What else do we have? Clarifying the tower we have. The Knight of Wands. There's that spiritual gotta take a dump urge. Oh, God's going to light a fire under your ass to do something. There's a purpose here about the Knight of Wands. There's a purpose here within realizing about being reliable and trustworthy in this as well. Okay. And we have the King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, masculine energy. And didn't we talk in the sea breeze? I was going to say in the sea breeze, in the submarine. So for something, there's something about sea breeze here, but in the submarine, we all live in the yellow submarine, and they were used to carry aircraft to other locations. That King of Swords is coming up as the aircraft being carried to the other location. You help somebody by your awareness get through the emotions that they're going through. What else do we have here? The 8 of Wands, the arrows of love. The purpose is there really is love here. God already showed that there was love here. Y'all might be Blu-Ray twin flames, okay? The Ace of Cups, self-love. They say you now have enough self-love in order to in order to be the yellow submarine. Hello. Okay, that's a big deal here for someone. It almost sounds contradictory to some of the other readings that I've done, but I got to give it as it's coming through. So from the fields, nothing burns like the cold, baby. I feel like somebody's had a long, cold winter without you. And in that cold winter, however long it's been, in that long, cold winter, oh, honey, they learned a lot of stuff. They want to know some more. They realize that you can make some progress. You help them get so far, something like that. In the purpose, what else do we have as our seventh round of trivia? We have Easter Island and Rapa Nui. Okay, so I did these things. I have a painting that I did, which I've gifted to actually my friend that I talked about who is engaged on, and I told her it's on loan though. I need it back when you're done with it. I need it back. So, anyways, but in it I could see an Easter Island head. It was a very abstract drawing that I did, and an Easter Island head came up. So it caused me to go do research. You know, these Easter Island heads were put there as respect to the ancestors. So there's ancestor energy in this. Again, we talked about with the tower, breaking the tree. This is breaking the ancestral pattern. The ancestors are in support of you breaking the patterns. They see from their divine point of view, where they're in spirit now, that their patterns were not helpful to you or any fucking body else. They want that shit broke down. So for our first round our first question, first of three questions in our seventh round of trivia. True or false? The name Easter Island comes from a British sailor named Easter. True or false? False. It was named by a Dutch sailor who landed there on Easter Monday. For someone, what is the purpose here? Easter Monday. Easter, what is Easter? After 3 days in the ground, Christ was resurrected. This is about bringing new life. I told you, anybody could love the lovable, but the unlovable needs some help to find the love so their love can be turned on so they can come back to life. Because there's a monster lying under their bed just waiting to fucking swallow them whole. But there's something about your connection where you're able to bring, and I just heard, but God will not put you here. God will not put you here if it wasn't possible. God sees it. Oh, it's possible. And it's likely, as I hear, as a matter of fact, it's probable that the work you put into this connection is going to be very, very successful. Okay. Whew. Second question. Hold on, I got a bit of my breakfast left in my teeth. You got a bit of breakfast left in your teeth? What is that? Something from before still sits in your energy. And you need to remove it and pick it out. So the purpose of this is finding the shit that you didn't know was still there, and all of a sudden it pops up, and then you pick it up and put it out for yourself and for the other in this. Okay. Multiple choice question. Which of these is the approximate distance from Easter Island to Pitcairn Island, the nearest body of land? Is it 125 miles, 1,250 miles, or 12,500 miles? It's 1,250 miles. So 1,250. And that song comes, and I would walk 1,000 miles, and I would walk 1,000 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to show up at your door. I haven't heard that song in forever, so if the lyrics are off, it doesn't matter. Spirit channeled it through the way it needed to come. 12 is the hangman. 5 is the Hierophant. 0 is infinite potential. 1,250 miles. Okay, so there, the purpose. A new perspective will be taken, and that new perspective will include the spiritual authority, the divine mind. This is about the teacher. You're a teacher here. There's infinite potential. Teacher, you can't give up on your students. Okay, you've been assigned a student. Name the country to which Easter Island belongs. Purpose. Chile is the country to which Easter Island belongs. So there's some spice here. Yeah. That spiritual draw. Oh, it's spicy on you. It calls on you. It pulls you in. Yeah. Spicy. Chile is the country to which Easter Island belongs. So it's like purpose. You got to go through the burn, honey. You got to go through the chile. And nothing burns like the cold, baby. It's time to bring a little heat to a situation here. There's a purpose. I heard break time is over. Oh, God. What's the outcome here? Let's keep going. Outcome energy. We have the Knight of Swords. Here you go. Run to your purpose. You know what you got to go for. You've got everything you need. You got your weapons. You got your stamina up. You've had your rest. Break time is over. Time to get a move on. Time to get at it. Okay. Clarifying that, we have the Hangman, the new perspective that is needed. Okay. What else we have? The Six of Swords, making peace. Also, this is moving into calmer waters. This looks like we all live in the yellow submarine, the submarine carrying the aircraft through the body of water. Okay, what else? The King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy here. Okay, showing up and taking action as well. Taking action. This is coming through stronger as taking action. And Temperance. Okay, there's a Sagittarius person in spirit who is definitely supporting this. Okay, Knight of Swords. Temperance is my twin flame energy card. I want you to know that. I don't say that all the time as much as I used to, because I'm very much shied away from this twin flame energy right now. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I say, if somebody want to click off, I want to click off of this message, but I'm delivering the message. Can't click off. Got to finish what I'm assigned to do. Okay. I miss your face, taste, and smell. I've missed your face, taste, smell, and voice. But now I feel I have no other choice. Social distancing is the outcome. So interesting twist of events. Okay, so now I don't feel like I have to click off. I told you somebody here. Yeah, there's love here, all that. But remember the unconditional love came out? In the position of the guidance. You don't have to be in their physical experience, but you do have to still love. You do have to still use your spiritual power. Maybe for some of you, this is about just communicating. This isn't necessarily about jumping right into a relationship. But let's look at our final 8th round of trivia. We have an actor here. It's Mr. Robert De Niro. Let's see what we can gather from channeling these messages. So for our first question, true or false? Robert De Niro drove a New York City cab to prepare for his role in Taxi Driver. Is that true or false? It's true. True. So again, New York comes up in this for someone. True. All right. Somebody's a taxi driver. You know, a taxi isn't a permanent ride. Maybe you're just going to have a temporary experience, to help somebody get to the next part type of thing. Okay. Multiple choice. De Niro starred in several Martin Scorsese movies. What was their first collaboration? Was it Mean Streets, Raging Bull, or Taxi Driver? Their first collaboration was Mean Streets. So is this about you helping somebody get through an experience because they're living in some mean streets right now, and you're the only one that can really help guide them right now? And you know that. They might be reaching out for some guidance in some type of way. Okay. The final trivia question today. In what 2000 film did De Niro play a retired CIA operative who makes life miserable for his daughter's boyfriend? Anybody? Meet the Parents. Interesting. What I get with this, in the first experience you had with this person, there was a lot of rage and mean streets. So there was a lot of meanness coming into this experience in the first experience, okay? Then now you're going to help somebody move through some of those emotions. Maybe they've dealt with some of them on their own. They're ready for the next level of guidance. Okay, they've completed a certain level. They're ready for the next level of guidance. Meet the Parents. They made life miserable. So somewhere here in this experience, and somebody's parents makes things miserable. We're just going to leave that there. This is what I have for the download today. Was this your message? Did it make sense to you? I hope you got something out here of this message. So we're going to close you out. They said I was going to grab the Mahabharata, but they said, no, grab the affirmators. Let's get the affirmators message for you. What's the final message for the love and peace and happiness? Try heat at this time. Soprano. What do we have? This one. Of course. Generosity. I give generously to those around me, no matter how much or how little I have. I know there is more than enough to go around, and that the key to allow is to allow it to keep going around without stopping. If I stop the flow, I'm like the one person at the stadium who doesn't do the wave. So the outcome is generosity. You may be very helpful. There's something else here. Hippos and rabbits are different species. But here you are. You're going to be a very generous one. This is the guidance. Use your generosity, okay? Be generous in this. The bottom of this deck, they're saying to look at it as well. This is inspiration. There's a voice of inspiration within me. Right now, it's only a whisper, but the more I listen, the louder it will get. Soon it will be a flawless speech, voiced by James Earl Jones through a megaphone with lots of applause. The signs and symbols are telling you at least to communicate. You're getting this intuitive nudge inside. It's going to get stronger. It will let you know exactly when to act. Okay, if you're supposed to communicate, if you're supposed to reconnect in some sort of way, whether that's in the physical or the spiritual or just verbal, you know what I'm saying? Spirit is going to guide you through this. And it's about you got what I need. But you say I'm just a friend. Or you say I'm just a friend. Oh, baby, you. Okay, so that's coming up. You got what somebody needs, and you're the one that can help guide them because there's a monster under the bed. And at the end of the day, this is a spiritual battle, and we want as many people who are awakened and empowered on earth. And if you can help bring that light of awareness, honey, why wouldn't you? This is what we have for you today. I want to thank you for coming out to join me for the message. Thank you for sharing this with somebody who needs it, okay? And thank you for coming back, watching all the videos. Did y'all go watch your zodiac sign readings? Because, oh my God. It's all time stamped right there in the description box. So check that out. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through. Call love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness. To you and yours, and of course, me and mine. Until next time, kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby.